Good morning, you guys. Oh, today is day 1 of me and my husband and a whole lot of other people's 7-day cleanse. By the time you guys get this video, I will be a little bit into my cleanse and hopefully doing great. And so the meaning behind this cleanse, I've been teaching for the last 4 weeks of February. Every Monday in the month of February, I've been teaching a class called the Wilderness Session. And God has told me that he wanted me to teach a class that prepares his children to come out of the wilderness, to walk into their promised lands, to possess their promised lands, right? Originally, this was just going to be a 1-month course. But then God gifted me, he gave me a graphic designer. And so I met up with her, and then she got to talking, I got to talking, and slowly but surely, I realized that it takes some people years to come out of the wilderness, as it took Egypt years to come out of the wilderness. So that being said, this is a 6-part series. And so our second month starts the first Friday of March, and that'll be 4 weeks of March as well. So every Friday, we will have the class every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so I am basically, God told me that he wanted me to lead a corporate 7-day cleanse. And so I'm leading this corporate 7-day cleanse. And it's not too late for you to join. And in any event, if you see this video and you're like, man, I want to do a 7-day cleanse as well, you can just take the footage from this video and count this as your day 1. And the reason why I'm documenting it is because I want people to overcome. I want, and it's also an encouragement to me to keep myself in line, because I've never done a full 7 days. I've done a 3-day raw fruits, raw vegetable cleanse. Yes, you guys, this is going to be raw fruits and raw vegetables only, right? And so I've done a 3-day cleanse before, many of them, raw fruits, raw vegetables, many of them, you guys, but I've never done 7. And so it's my first 7-day cleanse as well. And this is representative of the Passover, right? The Passover in the book of Exodus. If you read Exodus chapter 12, when God got ready to deliver Egypt out of slavery, right? Out of the captivity that they were in for over 400 years, right? 430 years to be exact. When he got ready to do that, he told them there were certain guidelines and steps and things that he told them to do. The famous instruction that he told them to do that most people know of, is mark their houses with the blood, right? The lamb, the blood of the lamb. The lamb had to be a certain way. It had to be under a year old. It couldn't be more than a year old. It couldn't have any blemishes. It had to be almost perfect, right? And this was representative of the lamb of Jesus, right? Who we widely refer to as the lamb that was slain, right? We widely refer to Jesus as the lamb, right? So this was basically, they were supposed to mark their house with the blood, because the last plague, right, that God was going to bring through Egypt to deliver his people was the plague of killing the firstborn of everyone in Egypt. Not God's people, but these are the Egyptians, right? And so the blood was that marked their homes, was distinctive, right? It basically told the death angel that to pass over that house, right? So that was, God said he was going to pass over, right? So he passed over, and then he wanted it to be a memorial, right? So he wanted it to be a memorial, that it was something that they remembered throughout history. So it's called the Passover, right? And there's even a feast where for 7 days, they only eat unleavened bread. They don't eat any bread that has leaven in it. And this is yeast that makes the bread grow. They're not supposed to eat that for 7 days. This is a memorial, right? And they also were able, when they killed the lamb and put the blood above their doors that night before the Passover, they ate a huge feast, and they were supposed to leave none of that feast left over, because then they were going to start the Passover. And the Passover is a 14th day of, I think it was the 14th day, and they basically treated it like the first month of the year, right? I could be wrong on that, but I know it was the 14th day, right? The 14th day is when they got ready to do the Passover, 7-day Passover. So now it's something that they always do. And Passover is actually coming up in real life, right? Because it's like in the springtime, basically. It's like in the springtime. And so God told me, I say all of that to say this. God said we're passing over. So this 7-day cleanse represents the Passover, right? And so you want to join me, or you want to join my class this March. It starts March 7th, and the class is called Walk of Prepared. Yes, you can go to my website and register. And if you sign up to my email list, you can actually get a really nice discount code, right? So, and you can also take the class that we did this past February, because we recorded. I did live webinars and I recorded. So anybody who wants to still take it, I can send you all 4 recordings, and you can like hop on this thing now. Especially if you know that you're in the wilderness, you've been delayed in the wilderness, you've been in the wilderness too long, or you're ready to come out of the wilderness, or you're ready to go into your promised land, but you need help. And this is all biblical, a biblical class. And so we teach off of the word of God. We learn what they did right, what they did wrong. We learn from it. We put it into play in our lives. And because of it, God rewards us. And so the month of March is going to be exciting. You guys are going to see me a lot on this channel. So just be ready for that. But today's day 1, you guys, February 25th. Today is day 1 of the 7-day cleanse. I wanted to document it. The video before this, I went shopping, got all of my fruits and vegetables. So me and my husband are doing 7. My son said he was going to do 2 days. So I was like, I'm going to hear something out there. My son said he was going to do 2 days. My husband's going to do 7, but my son said he was going to do 2. And so I need to wash my hair, y'all. My scalp feels kind of dry. You see these braids in, these braids be drying your scalp out. So that is basically what is going to happen. And I just came in here because I'm going to step on the scale. I'm not like, if you're a person that is like really, really on the scale, then you probably don't want to do this. But me, I'm not really doing this to like try to lose weight. But let's be clear, this is going to jumpstart my weight loss, because the month of March, I'm going to be very cautious about what I'm eating, because when you're going into a promised land, when God is preparing you for something, you can't just be ready mentally, you guys. You have to get ready physically. You have to take care of your insides. And I've been eating a lot of sugar, donuts, all kinds of stuff, you guys, for the month of February. I've just been pigging out, and I have gained weight. You guys. And so the month of March, I'm actually going to be tracking my weight, right? But I just want to know where I start off at, so I can let you guys know where I start off at. And then we'll do just a quick weigh-in every morning during the 7-day cleanse. We won't talk about weight loss or anything. We'll just do a quick weigh-in, because I do want you guys to, if this empowers you to do the 7-day cleanse, then hey, then this empowers you to do the 7-day cleanse. And so I want you guys to know where my weight starts off and where it ends after the 7 days. And so every morning we'll do a weigh-in for the next 7 days, right? So this will be 7 videos you guys get. And they're not going to be very long, you guys, because it's really just me coming in to check in with you guys, letting you guys know how I'm feeling, right? Because, honey, when your body start detoxing, let you guys know how I'm feeling. and also let you guys know what I'm eating, right? So I'm gonna step on my scale. This is full transparency, right? So full moment of transparency right now. I kind of know what it says already, and I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. You know, we're going to get ourselves together because I have not been active at all, y'all. And so we ready to get back on the activity train or what have you. Oh, yeah. It's up there. Let me show you guys. Y'all see 296, a whopping 300 pounds, y'all. That's to tell you something. I don't care about what nobody say. Let me tell you something. I have never been this big in my entire life. But I have experienced this before, right? So when I was pregnant with Isabel, I gained during that pregnancy. And then as soon as I had, excuse me, as soon as I had her, I lost a lot of weight, right? Because before I had her, I was like 220. And then I gained 50 pounds, 50, 60 pounds. So when I had her, I was like 280. I was like 280 when I had Isabel. This was over 7 years ago, obviously. And then I lost after I had her because I went into like this like depression, or my body was like really going through something to where it didn't want to eat. Same thing with this baby. It didn't want to eat. So then I lost. And then as my hormones started regulating, I started gaining. Y'all. And then I looked up one day and I was like, back to the weight that I was right when I gave birth to her. And I'm like, how am I bigger? So with this right now, I was like, when I first found out I was that big, I was like, I weighed this much. I was like, how am I bigger? Lord, how am I bigger? Because I remember when I was going to the doctor, when I was like, all the way up until my, got ready to deliver, I was like 280 something. I was 280 something, you guys, which is, still up there. But I mean, keep in mind, you guys, I'm 5'11". I'm very tall. And so I don't look it as much either. And also I still have milk in my breast, you guys. So I know there are a lot of factors. Your hormones are not the same as well. There's a lot that has to happen, right? This is why you got to cleanse. You got to obey God, because he doesn't just want to get you together spiritually, you guys. He wants to get you together physically too. He wants your insides to represent what he's doing in your life. And so I just said, God, take me, Lord, because this is out of control. Like, what is this? Am I pregnant again or what? Which I know that I'm not, you guys. This is not good. It's not good at all. Okay. And I know what I've been doing, and I know what I can do better. I've been tearing up them sweets, you guys. I've been tearing them up. So we're turning over a new leaf, you guys. And we're going to write down our goals this morning. I'm going to write down my goals. And so that's what I'll basically be doing. I'm going to let you guys go. And so, yeah, you guys, we'll do a weigh-in every morning. And let you guys know where my weight is. Okay, you guys. So this is my little starter meal for the night. This is the dressing, the tahini and hemp seed dressing that I made, homemade dressing that I made earlier. And then I just got some vegetables. And so I'm finna eat this right now because I'm so hungry. And then when my husband gets home, I'm gonna make me a big salad. So yeah, this is a part of my day one. I also had like 2 bananas earlier, and I had a tangerine. And so that's all I've had today. But I can feel a headache coming on, so I'm thinking I might have to take some pain medicine really soon. Because the last time I did this, you guys, I ended up having like a crazy headache. Like, I mean a crazy headache. A headache that'll send you to the hospital. I had that for like 4 days. The last time I did this, y'all, and I don't want it to get to that point. And so, because I got to still function, I need to be in class this Thursday. And so I just want to do my little cleanse, do what I'm supposed to do, and not go through like a headache. You know, if my body hurts, that's okay. I could deal with the body pain, the body aches and stuff. But please, Lord, no headache. So we'll try to figure out that if that comes. And I'm also gonna still take my vitamins as well, y'all. I'm still gonna take my vitamins as well. So yeah, y'all. I will see y'all later. All right, you guys. So here is our salad that we getting ready to eat, y'all. So this concludes our day one. This is our day one dinner.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
We will see you guys on day 2. We'll see y'all on day 2, y'all. Peace.